Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. If you're enjoying the tutorials so far, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Today, we're going to be building an infinite villager breeder for Minecraft 1.15. This design also works in Minecraft 1.14, but I'm working with this in Minecraft 1.15. Now this farm was originally designed by Impulse SV. You'll find a link to his video in the description. Now his original farm had a few problems, which he later changed, so I thought I'd do a tutorial where I apply those changes so that things, don't cause any trouble. Now, this farm can produce 2 villagers per Minecraft day. They don't breed at night. So if you sleep, every night you will get 12 villagers per hour. And I do believe you can stack this farm on top of itself. I do need to test that, but in theory it should work. So yeah, if you need lots more villagers, just stack it on top of itself a few times. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into the tutorial. So to get started with this project, what we're going to do is we're just going to fly over here a little bit, and we'll get started. So I'd recommend you build this in the air, a little bit off the ground, so you don't need to dig below. So let's start with the central water source. So we'll break those blocks down there. So I'm just got to use a slab so that, we can waterlog it and then the water doesn't fall down. So where your central water source is, you need to come out 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just do a little pattern like this, a little T shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same again. Now what you want to do is you want to fill in these diagonals all the way around. Alright, so that's it filled in. You should have 3 blocks to play with on each of these sides. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place glowstone on the edges right here. So you do that all the way around. This is just so that there's enough light for the crops to grow. Now we're going to place some stairs. This is just so that we can waterlog the stairs as well, because one source of water won't do this entire area. Now with the water in these locations, we should see all of this land be fertile. Okay, so let's just do that. Another villager bred over there. Let's just do that. Do the same again. And then we'll finish off this side. So we'll put one here and one here. Now what you want to do is put in a trapdoor or a block to block this off. And this is just so that the water doesn't, spread everywhere. Let's keep it all nice and tidy. After this is done, what we can do is we can place glowstone in each of these blocks, and then we fill this area in with water. Alright, I almost forgot, let's put the water in the central block as well. We're also going to get a composter, since we need a farming villager for this to work. Place it in there and then place a bit of glowstone on top. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the walls. So let's just place your decorative block on these blocks around here. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave that one over there open, because that's where our breeding pair of villagers is going to be. Now what you do is you place a wall too high all the way around. For the purposes of this design, I like to use glass, because then I can see the villagers at work. So yeah, it should be just a simple process of going around and placing the blocks on top of the blocks I've already placed around here. I would recommend you use glass, because then the glowstone will have a proper effect. If you don't, you will have problems. So let's just finish filling this area in. There we go. Almost done. Sweet. Now, before we deal with getting the breeding cell in place, what we need to do is we need to till this entire area. So I recommend an iron hole would probably work, but I like to use diamond ones because, diamonds are better. So all you need to do now is just, till this entire area. Now that that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to place our crop of choice. Now you can use almost any crop, but I would recommend using carrots because you only have one drop to deal with. And so the villagers' inventories will not fill up with that. Plus, also, this works as a passive crop farm. There are crop farms that are far more efficient, but this could be a beginner one for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our carrots, which can be located here, and we're going to plant them in this area. Alright, so that's your crops in place. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place some blocks here. And we'll do the same down there as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a trapdoor here and here. This basically stops the villager that will be harvesting the crops from walking into the breeding area. Because in the original design there was a problem where that villager on top would breed. And you know that would cause a lot of problems. So you want to do this. Now, what I would recommend is you do the same in the rest of the areas, because technically you could feed multiple farms into this thing. But for the purposes of this design, I am just going to do this. These areas are not necessary. Okay, so now what we're going to need is we're going to need some beds. So let me just pick block a bed. Any bed will work, and a fence. And what we're going to do is the beds need to be placed on this block here. So we'll just delete that. And now we're going to create a little donut shape with a fence in the middle. Now what you need to make sure is you need to make sure when you're placing the beds that the pillows are in the corners. So like so. Because if they're not, when the villagers breed or when they sleep, you run the risk of them escaping the farm. So let's just make sure the beds are in, all of the pillows are on the corners. Now that they are, you can just break this. And this is where the baby villagers will fall through. Sweet. Now what you also want to do is place some additional trapdoors. Now, the reason for this is because when the baby villagers breed, they will pop out. Especially if it's night time and they will try and sleep in the bed. But when they come back, they'll fall back in here. Okay, so now that that's done, we can place our villagers in. And that is the farm operational. So what you want is you want 2 villagers in here. I'd recommend placing these guys first because they are the hardest. And then this guy in here. And he should detect this workstation. Sweet. Now if you're building this outside, you also want to place a roof on this so that lightning doesn't strike these villagers and turn them into witches. Because then they will despawn and you will be very unhappy. So I'd recommend placing a roof about 2 or 3 blocks above. I wouldn't place one directly on top because sometimes the lightning can still pass through and, you know, turn the villager into a witch. But yeah, that's it for the tutorial. Thank you all for watching the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to be notified of all future videos. On the left at the top, you'll see a video that I think you should watch next, and at the bottom you'll see a video that YouTube wants you to watch. Thanks for watching.